There's been constant evolution, improvement, but the reason for that is there's always one reason. Okay, and the reason is to deliver service to our clients and deliver service to the marketplace that goes above and beyond. And the intention is to make our clients' businesses better every day, every minute. And while we're not perfect, and no service company is perfect, we are strongly driven by this need to constantly improve ourselves, our skill set, our mindset, with the specific intention of improving our clients' businesses, making their businesses better, so that they can deliver their products, their services to their clients, that their employees can be as productive as possible, so that they can reach their full potential. That is always on our mind, and that is behind everything that we do. We don't actually call ourselves an MSP or a managed service provider. We've evolved to be a TSP, which is a technology service provider. There's a big difference between a TSP and an MSP. But we go further. So for us, it's about IT strategy and alignment. Your business, for example, maybe you're an accounting firm, 50 to 100 users, and you have your technology infrastructure in place, but the business leaders, the board, the executives have decided that you want to acquire other businesses, or you want to switch your primary software that you use to run your practice. So if your business is going like here and your technology is like here, like you're out of alignment. Your business and your technology need to grow together and stay in alignment together. And a big part of what a true qualified technology service provider does is they ensure that your business and your IT are always in alignment. You will see out there in the marketplaces a lot of companies out there in our business that call themselves MSPs, which is fine. It just means they haven't evolved past seeing themselves as these people that just use these proactive tools. A big part of our role, and what our existing clients will tell you, is that we spend a lot of time focusing on speaking with them, understanding where their businesses are going. So it does still get into alignment, and helping them to decipher and distinguish how to actually use the technology to achieve their goals. So it's not just that they're just telling us what they're going to do and we're just saying, here's what you should use for technology. A lot of MSPs simply don't have the ability to have that conversation. Let me give you an example of one of those things that we do. Your current provider, you call for support and they help you and they hang up and you go on with your day. It's probably the end of it. What we do, we've been doing this for about 8 years now. We'll take your service ticket and change the status into another status that reminds us that within 24 hours, we're going to call you back again. Within 24 hours, that tech is going to call you back and they're going to say, hello, Mr. or Mrs. End user. We spoke yesterday and I just want to make sure that your issue hasn't come back and everything is still okay. Usually they say, yep, we're fine, everything's good. We're going to say to you, is there anything else we can do for you? Any other way we can help you or service you now? No, I'm fine. Fantastic. Now we close the ticket. Now today's Monday. Next week, there's a third touch. Every single service ticket that's closed this week, we pull a report next week and we call you. That's 3 touches. The initial touch, the follow-up, and then the follow-up a week later. I've never spoken to a company that contacts us to work with them who's ever said that they've worked with a provider that does that. A great feeling. You feel like you're number one. You feel like every time that they're speaking to you, that you're the only person they're speaking to. That's what it's like to work with us.